This is Tracing Trust, a short series on media authenticity infrastructure, what it is, why we need it, and what could go wrong. In this video, I'll talk about eyewitness content, open source intelligence, and how authentication could shift the burden of proof. Ever since YouTube made it easy to host video online, and smartphones gave us all a portable camera in our pockets, we've been living in an age of user-generated content. User-generated content, or UGC, is any media uploaded to the internet by unpaid contributors rather than professionals. Besides causing an explosion of memes, dances, comedy routines, and of course animal clips, it's also strengthened the impact of eyewitness video, where engaged community members use their phones to record injustice and push for change. Videos filmed by everyday people have been responsible for exposing police violence, military action, illegal logging, sexual harassment, and many other human rights abuses around the world. There's also a growing field called OSINT, or Open Source Intelligence, where investigators use online video to expose war crimes, criminal activity, or terrorist threats. Pioneered by human rights groups and journalists, OSINT techniques have shed light on the recent downing of a Ukrainian passenger jet in Iran, or chemical weapons attacks in Syria, to name a few examples. And these high-profile stories are inspiring a new generation of journalists to learn visual investigation skills. Until now, the increase in digital video has meant greater accountability for those in power. But we're at a crucial moment where deepfakes and other forms of media manipulation threaten to tip the balance the other way. That's because deepfakes create something that Boston University law professor Danielle Citron calls the liar's dividend. Basically, just knowing that this technology exists in the world already benefits unscrupulous people, because it gives them cover to claim that any video or audio exposing them is a deepfake. This claim in itself becomes news, and in reporting on it, journalists unintentionally reinforce the idea that there's a doubt over material that shows the truth. As the technology behind deepfakes becomes more widespread, everyone from professional journalists to everyday people will face more pressure to verify the media that they produce. Instead of the subjects of incriminating videos needing to prove that they're false, the burden could shift onto video activists, citizen journalists, and human rights defenders to show that the content is true. And while the new range of verified capture apps and media tracking systems we saw in the first video will help to give an extra layer of trust, there's a danger in creating a world where media content can't be believed without them. Just like the liar's dividend, putting an extra burden onto those who expose abuse will benefit powerful, corrupt people more than it will help anyone challenging them. In wanting to protect the truth, we could inadvertently make it harder to stand up for human rights. It's important to note that there are many different ways we can choose to verify media, and each comes with different pros and cons. In the third video, I'll be talking about some of these trade-offs and the impacts they could have.